Hi students, Assalamu alaikum. This is Shahina. Welcome back to our new class. In the last classes, we discussed about introduction about PHP language, how to save the PHP file, how to write a PHP script, what are the comments, how to implement the comments in your PHP code, constants, variables, etc. we already discussed in our last class. How can you add PHP script? By using angular bracket question mark PHP and the closing tag. We use PHP script in a file. Today we discuss about PHP data types. PHP support 8 primitive data types: string, integer, float, boolean, array, object, null, and resources. Of these, the five data types are very simple types, and we are not familiar with some of the data types, array and objects. They are compound data types. Compound in the sense, compound types can package up other arbitrary value of arbitrary type. We will discuss each of the data types. PHP strings. A string is a sequence of characters enclosed with double quotes, single quotes, anything. For example, we can write hello world in a double quotes. It's treated as a string. Then that value is assigned to a variable. Suppose $x. The x will treated as a string variable. PHP integers. All are familiar the data types, basic data types, string, integer, float, etc. An integer is a data type, is a non-decimal numbers between some range. Integer must at least one digit and do not have a decimal point. An integer can be either positive or negative. For example, $x is equal to 5985. Here $x is a integer variable. Next, PHP float or double variable. A floating point number is a number with a decimal point or a number in the exponential form. For example, $x is equal to 10.365. Here x is a floating point variable. Then PHP boolean. A boolean represents two possible states, true or false. For example, $x is equal to true, which indicates that x is a boolean variable having the value true. Booleans are often used for conditional testing. PHP null value. Null is a special type of data type which can have only one value, null. A variable of type null is a variable that has no value assigned to it. If a variable is declared or created without a value, it is automatically assigned a value of null. Variable can also be emptied by setting the value to null that variable. For example, $x is equal to null, which indicates that x is a null variable and having a value null, that is nothing to assign that variable. PHP have two printout options. Something, if you want to print something on your screen or document area, we can use two types of statements echo and print. We will discuss these two date statements. The echo statement is used to print something on your document area. We can use echo statement with or without parenthesis. Echo hello world is printing hello world on your document window. Echo this comma string comma was comma made comma with multiple parameters. This indicate that this string was made with multiple parameters will print on your screen. We can print multiple statements or multiple strings by using comma operators. This comma string comma was here I listed is used for multiple statement printing purposes. If you want to combine two or more statements in a single echo, then we use dot operator. Dot operator is here used for the concatenation purpose. Suppose I have a variable $text2 is equal to w3schools.com. Then I have a echo statement echo steady php at $tx2. Then this will print steady php at w3schools.com. Echo statement is used to print something on your document area. We can use multiple variables by using comma operator in echo statement, and we can combine string using dot operator. Dot operator is a concatenation operator. Then PHP print statement. It's also used for printing something on your document area. We can use print with or without parenthesis as in case of echo statement. Print hello world. Here hello world is printed on your document area, and here also we can use comma and dot operator for the above purposes. Concatenating something string to one string, then we use dot operator. Then what is the difference between echo and print statement? Echo and print statements are more or less the same. They are both used to output the data to the screen. The differences: echo has no return value while print has return value of 1. So it can be used in expressions. Echo can take multiple parameters while print can take only one argument or parameters. Echo is marginally faster than print. We can regularly use echo statement for the printing purposes because it is faster than compared to print statement. The differences are 3. Echo has no return value, print has return 1. Echo take multiple arguments, but in print statement take one argument. Echo is faster than print statement. PHP include and include once functions or statements. The PHP include statement is used to include other files into PHP file. If you want to include other file into your PHP file, we use include statement. The syntax is PHP quotes include single quotes file name. In the similar way, we can also include once statement is used. Include once file name. The file name is the name of the file is to be included. Then PHP require and require once. The PHP require statement has two variations, require and require once. The require statement is used to include files. The require statement also used for include some files in your PHP page. Require single quotes file name. File name is the name of the file to be included in your PHP file. In the same manner, we can include require once. What is the difference between PHP include and require functions? Include, if first we look on include. If you use include statement, some errors are occurred, this will warning the errors. In case of require statement, does not issue a warning. Then execution of the script continue when error occurs. In require statement, there is no execution. Execution can stop when an error occurred. Please note that include and require statements can be used at any line in the source code where you want to code to appear. Thank you. Thank you students for watching this video.